ever received any scam emails? I want to talk to you today a little thing about when we get emails on for shirt orders, and I wanted to explain what is it that you need to kind of uh, make critical decisions on your own as a business owner, um, and to make sure that whoever the person is calling to, there's so many scams being done nowadays that you have to be careful who you do business. Whether they order some shirts or just send you information, um, it's, you have to be careful. You have to be careful on who you receive the emails from, and so if you have, so I want to talk about a little bit about an email that I received. So I received an email for a 500 pieces of shirts, and when I first seen it, if you look at one of my videos, I do describe, I do say how much I made off of 600 shirts. Now 500 shirts, 100 less. I was like, yes. And if you're returning back and you have seen my videos, again, I want to appreciate, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for coming back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, I do tips and tutorials on t-shirt, custom apparel, and a little bit of the struggles of being a entrepreneur, screen printing. So I do 100% screen printing transfers. I don't do any screen printing, like literally with the the screen and the squeegee. And I explained why I stopped on another video. And again, my name is Jose from Master Screen Prints, and welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe. Press that notification bell for more content. And want to talk about in this video about scams. One of the things that I've been getting a lot, not a lot, but it's my second one. I got an email of a 500 shirt order. When I seen it, I was like, wow, 500 shirts. Let's do this. Let's see what type of design they're working with. I emailed them. I'm like, hey, what is the design that you're looking for? They emailed me back fairly quickly, and he said 800 shirts. And I was like, 800 shirts? I was like, wow. I'm like, buddy, let's do this. And I'm like, send me the design that you want, and I'll send you a quote. Following that email, they send me a follow-up right away. They sent me an email and they said, give me a quote, here's the design. They send me an attachment of a front and back. The first one said, it said stop racism. So scammers do pick stuff like that because they think that you're going to make it more legit, I guess. They want to put stop racism and something to that area, so you won't think nothing of it. before this one, I've gotten a couple of months ago saying that they wanted like a verse of the Bible, and they wanted 700 shirts, and just, I mean, it's crazy. This one though, um, they said, give me a quote, front and back, one color, and send me a quote of 1,000 pieces. I was like, 1,000 pieces. I do work a 9 to 5, regular 9 to 5 job. I went to work the next day and I was thinking about that 1,000 piece order that I got requested. In my mind, I was already thinking, like, okay, order my shirts from Sanmar, the type of shirts that I'm gonna get, and 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 this is a one color job, so I'm thinking, well, I have my screen printing items, my screen printing, my press, I have it at in storage. So I was thinking, should I do it as a press or order transfers? Um, so that was on my mind all day. Um, Came to my break, I started checking my emails, and I was like, okay, let me find out what company this guy said, because he wrote me an email saying my client needs some shirts and they need it by August 25th. And I was like, dude, like, we're not even in August. It's like towards the end of July. And I was like, I could do this. I'm like, man, I could do this, like about 100, 200 shirts a day. Let's do it. Like, kill it without me, overworking myself. Let's do it. And yeah, so I started looking up this business. The business said on the email, it said procurement. So I started on Google, started looking on Google that business. Couldn't find nothing. And then this dude has a phone number and an address. So I looked up the address. The address is legit. And then it came down to an Indeed. So I looked up Indeed. I have an Indeed. I looked up Indeed, and I found the guy. I found the guy who sent me that email, and guess what? That guy in cap letters was saying somebody is out there scamming people, and they're buying merchandise from several businesses, and they're sending emails. Be careful with scammers. It is not me. It is not my company. They do not represent me. Be careful. So right away, I went back to my email, looked at Indeed, and it was the same person. The person on Indeed shared the email that they were actually emailing people. It says, this is the email that they're using. Be careful. So I kind of snipped it, looked at the email that it was coming from. It was the same email. Take a look. Same email. Same email. And I was like, man, come on, man. People out here struggling, and these other people are struggling, but they're trying to scam you. One of the comments I read that they ordered something like 36,000, and they canceled the order, like at the last minute. And he said, what's these people's deal? Like, what's the... But they could always say that... I heard that sometimes, I heard on TV actually, that they try to scam you. They send you money, and then what they do is they they ask for it back, and they pretty much empty your whole bank account. And you have to be careful on the information that you give people. um, so I'm doing this video for awareness for you guys to and it might not be just screen screen printing entrepreneurs out there. It could be a lot of businesses out there that are getting scammed by this person, and it's they may be using the same person, or they might be using other people's name, email, or whatnot. But be careful, guys, out there with people trying to scam you. You never know who they're trying to reach out, or what they what they want to get from you. Like I was mentioning earlier, I had an order of 700 shirts. They told me that they were gonna send me the shirts, so all they needed for me to send is to do the printing on the shirts. They wanted one color, and it was a verse of a Bible. And in the screen printing business, a lot of customers that I have done shirts for, the most that I take long on is the design, because people want to make sure that the design is perfect and they want to see it. Some people ask for mock-ups, and they want a shirt sample. So either you charge them for it, or you send it to them for free. That's entirely up to you. I would rather charge them if they want a sample, and I would do the first sample DTF, and then the rest screen printing transfers. But as I mentioned, it's I gave them the quote for that person that was gonna bring me the shirts. They said they were gonna bring the shirts in an Uber, and they were gonna send me X amount of money. Let's say 10,000. I don't remember. It was quite a long ago. They were gonna send me $10,000, and I'm like, why? If I quoted him, I think like 6,000 or 5,000. I don't remember. I quoted him because it was just a print. They were gonna bring their own shirts, and they said, I'm gonna send you $10,000 or $20,000, and you're gonna keep what you're charging me. But the funny thing was that he was asking me, who's your bank? Who do you bank with? Give me a routing number. I'll send you the information. I'm like, no, dude. I go, you don't need that information. I sent him an invoice through my account, and he didn't pay attention to it. And since he was sending me shirts, I sent him a contract. I sent him a contract for him to sign, and because he was providing the shirts, he was sending the shirts by another entity. He wasn't bringing it himself to me. So I sent him a contract that I'm not responsible or liable for any shirts that may be lost. I was doing the shirts that I received, and neither him or I were counting the shirts there. So it is his responsibility. If he sends me 7 and I receive 500, that's what he's gonna get in return. Anyways, he didn't sign. I was like, I'm not gonna do the shirts without you signing the contract. And then when he was saying, send you this amount of money, give $1,000 tip to the Uber driver when he takes the shirts, and then send me back X amount of money or whatnot, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Go pick somebody else, go scam somebody else. I'm not doing it. Bye-bye, tough tacos. I'm not doing it. And the guy didn't reply. So I'm just doing this video for self-awareness. You guys take care. If you like the information that I give to try to help you guys out, and again, if you're an artist, if you're a graphic designer, and you're looking to do shirts for yourself, I hope my videos help you out. Comment below, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if this helps you. And again, see you on the next one. Never stop being awesome.